welcome to a trigger overview video. We're going to walk you through all of the opportunities to send automated marketing messages through your Wi-Fi marketing platform. What we're looking at here is the main triggers page, which can be accessed by clicking on this trigger buttons. From this page we can see all of our active triggers, we can deactivate triggers, and then of course we can create new triggers. So right now I'm going to walk you through creating a new trigger and defining the parameters of our triggered messages. If we click on this blue button to create a trigger, we're taken directly to the Add Trigger page. You have three options to create a trigger. You have device connects, devices near, and devices no longer near. If you'd like to connect with someone based on them logging into the Wi-Fi, you click device connects. As soon as someone has logged into the Wi-Fi and you do have a sensor enabled at your location, then you can also make use of the devices near and devices no longer near parameters. So depending on which one we choose, we select the device connects for the first time, every time, after X times, or every X times. So those are the basic parameters, but we can really dive much deeper into each of these individual connection opportunities. So if we wanted to do it after X times, then we could send a message maybe after someone's third visit or fifth visit. If we want to go into X times, that is every second or every third time. This is great for reputation management scenarios. And then my favorite feature is the ability to actually define the unique execution period. So you can go in and make sure that someone is only getting a message maybe every once a day or once a week or once a month. So for even your most loyal customers who might come into the location much more than 3 or 6 or 9 times a month, they're still only going to receive this one marketing message, which is especially valuable if you're including a coupon in those marketing messages. Devices near is incredibly powerful because it leverages our sensor technology. So you still have all these same parameters, but now let's say that a person has only logged into the one Wi-Fi a single time. After we recognize their device in the location for a 5th time, we can automatically send them an email or a text message or a picture message, or even trigger a webhook into a different platform completely automatically just by recognizing their device in the location. So once you've defined the parameters and say you want to create a email, text, or picture message trigger, you just select that, decide which location, and then click on this Add Trigger button. If you click on that, then you're taken to the page where you'll actually define the content of the trigger. So once we've decided the basic parameters, then we can add a delay, whether that be 5 minutes, a couple hours, a couple days. This really allows you to create some very powerful campaigns, because if we go back to this last page, you can create 3 different messages that are sent after someone is recognized in the location for a 5th time, but just on 3 very different delays. So we might send them a message 5 minutes later to let them know of a special offer or discount that they can make use of in the location, and then maybe we'll send another message 24 hours later to get them to return, and then maybe another one 5 days later. These would all be completely separate triggers that you'd have to go in and create, but the opportunities are endless based on those initial parameters. And once you've decided the parameters, the rest is incredibly simple. You would just go to the email subject, create that, and then you can even select from our templates to decide how you want this email to look. One of our most popular templates is a simple "thanks for stopping in" message, where you would just drop in the business's logo, edit any of this text, and then we have simple images with a green thumbs up and a red thumbs down, where if you click on these and go to the image attributes, you can actually decide exactly where you want this to link. So most often our partners have it linking to their Google business page so that customers can offer a review. And then with the red thumbs down, we can take them to some sort of feedback form to get the negative feedback from the customers to make sure that stays internal and goes to the right people. Very, very powerful ways to interact with clients, but of course the kinds of triggers that you set up and the kinds of content all depends on the industry and the business you're working with. But this is how you would set up an email trigger, and SMS triggers are of course even easier to set up. You just go in, decide the parameter, of course, on that first add trigger page, and then we decide the delay, whether we want to send them a message as soon as they're in the location or after they've left, maybe days after they've left to get them to return. We can upload media and then have a character message for up to 153 characters in this message box. You can always, whether it's an email or a text message, you can send yourself a test message to see exactly how it would look for the end users, which just gives you the opportunity to really look and feel how powerful your triggers are going to be. This is the breakdown of our triggered pages. Let us know if you have any questions.